Hey, how's it going, everybody? Back again to finish, or not finish, but to continue the Alan Wake 2 playthrough that we started yesterday. So welcome back as we go along this journey. Hope everyone is doing well and having a good day. So the last thing that we kind of
He didn't
went
have a
through.
heart. Use
But
the
he still
casebook
got
to
up.
make sense of it.
The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Last thing that we did was basically start the
Saga was
autopsy.
back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Okay, so basically what happened last time is that we found the manuscript in Nightingale's chest cavity, and it was basically saying that Nightingale was going to pursue her and she had to defeat him. So I mean, this is obviously introducing the mechanic of monster. Is there anything? Okay, cases. Uh-huh.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message? No.
Sometimes. Okay.
A dead man turned
Sometimes.
into a monster.
I mean,
Light
yeah,
as a way
I
to
guess
fight him.
this is the
Pages
second time
predicting
that
the
I'm dealing
future.
with this system, or
There's
second
no rational explanation.
instance I'm dealing with it. Sometimes it's a
This
little
is the
clunky, but I
case we
really think
must
it's cool.
solve.
Where did Nightingale go? Alright, so these are just the manuscript pages. The overlap makes sense. Okay, there's still something to do. Cases. What else? Oh, previous murders. Oh. What's that there?
We're dealing with an organized
Case
group of
closed.
killers, not a
Okay,
lone serial killer.
interesting. Oh yeah, that's right. The Cult of the Tree. Cult of the Tree. This is the new
I need
background
to know more
cases
about
to
the Cult of the
accumulate.
Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Alright. So, Cult of the Tree. Cult goal. Cult ritual, what is it? Kind of cult, probably this. Cult psychology, I would say this. Or cult symbols, there we go. Cult psychology. Who's involved?
Oh,
Nope, okay. Cult ritual, what is it? Writing part of the ritual. Well, where does he go then? Cult goal. Maybe cult goal. Maybe not cult goal. Who's involved? Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Alright. Where the hell does this go then, man? That's why, like, sometimes this is a little bit clunky. Alright. Cult ritual, what is it?
right.
Oh, weird. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Why? Okay. Well, there's that.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just
Right.
vanished.
Yep, he just disappeared.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
That's
He
right,
seemed
because he said,
anxious,
"Oh no,
like he dreaded what
this
was
is
coming.
happening again."
One more mystery.
Interesting.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake.
Okay.
Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Alright. Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. What was the thing that I just got? Here we go. Casey, the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters. Man. Cult ritual, what is it? Writing part of the ritual.
Keep trying.
Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay, so last session we were doing the autopsy on Nightingale. Yeah, we were doing the autopsy on Nightingale. Reach into their chest cavity to pull out something that Saga found. Read the manuscript.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Basically, the sheriff said, "Oh man, we've had more pages like that
That's
before."
crazy, right, Thornton?
And then said, "Oh no, it's happening again." And then he disappeared. Nightingale transformed into a monster. We learned the mechanic of the light and shooting. So just kind of the beginnings of this game. So
They're a fine pair.
now we need to go back to the lake, see if Nightingale is there, because that's where it all started. And we'll probably find at the lake
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous.
how to get
We
into
need to
the
be
overlap.
prepared in case things escalate more than they already have.
Someone will be right with you.
Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case.
I said it
Whoever you
again.
can
I said it
spare.
multiple times
ASAP.
yesterday. But yeah, it's been
Think we'll actually find Blake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
Assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
just, I don't have the best computer, but yeah, it's running it real well.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
I wonder if that politics will come into play at some point. Oi. Elderwood Palace Lodge. Wonder what Deerfest is all about. I always love like small towns and their festivities. It's a little thing. Car can be used to travel between locations. Okay, so it's like
Rinse
let's
and
travel.
repeat.
Yes.
Clock out, get a beer.
Yep.
Or maybe
Oh,
three.
that's fine. Game is not designed for us to drive, which is totally fine with me.
I need to come clean,
Uh-oh.
Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer,
Audio
Alan
and
Wake.
effect is on.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I
really wish that I had
Wake's
replayed the
disappearance on the
first game.
side.
Just so I get
And
more
you
of the
thought
story.
this case
But
might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
okay, so now we're back at Cauldron Lake. And we're gonna try to find. Excuse me, we're gonna try to find Nightingale. Was that van there before?
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
There's a van and a motorcycle, so.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Look at that. Golden hour, sunset, all the lighting. Just.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Obviously. Oh, who's that?
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs.
Hello.
Don't do it, damn.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this
government
impressive
business?
piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I
What's
bet you two are
FBC?
here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we
Thank you for the
probably got it.
advertisement, my guy.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal
Monitoring
Bureau of
what?
Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity
Federal
levels.
Bureau
No
of
need to worry,
Control
though.
from the video
It's
game.
mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater saga.
Weird.
Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I
Why do
knew
I
it.
need that comment?
My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby.
Federal?
What can you tell me about your bureau?
We know.
Nothing that
if
isn't
you guys have
classified, I'm
Blade
afraid.
Control. It's a pretty cool.
But I
game.
don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well,
Alright, well,
I need to get back to it.
interesting little lore. There's signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted to a transmitter that is not one of ours. Even this year, in case I'm not. You may want to put a secure metal casing around the whole thing so that quote-unquote raccoons can't get to it anymore. Intriguing. Okay. Alright, back to what we were
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of
Ow.
things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah, Chief.
I don't get the
does
feeling
feel weird.
Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Starting to get darker. Okay. Oh,
Crime
there's the
scene's
symbols.
drowning. I
Carving
never
in-
minded rain.
Interesting.
Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
We've seen this symbol before.
Yep, that's from the necklace from the
Good
Bookers.
eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
It looks like the footprints are a little blurred. Looking a little spooky. Okay, yeah, I'm starting to remember when we were running up as Nightingale. Some of the things that we were seeing. It's gonna be like the direct. Sorry, had an itch. That. It's prompting us to go here. I'm an avid explorer. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, here we go. The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Okay. See about that. Interesting. Okay. Creepy old cabin. Is there anything else over here? Little wooden bridge. Okay. Wow. That lighting is cool, man. What is this? Bitch told me that her thing was moving. Sucks. I haven't told her that I like her yet. What's the point? She said her parents want to get better jobs in the city. Wants to say bright calls. And that feels bad. Yikes. Back out again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here. Something weird is going down. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna go back there tomorrow. But I can find a way inside the building to take some photos. It's gonna be epic.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Interesting. Manuscript fragments. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. Weird. Where's the big house that this person's doing? Huh. Alright. I don't know about you guys, but I love to like explore every single thing. Like in any game that I play, and especially like horror games, some of my favorites
The
are
tracks lead into the water. Where'd
like
you go
Resident
from
Evil
here?
games, Evil Within games. Oh,
I can feel something.
got me. Okay,
A presence.
get that, got me.
Nightingale isn't far.
What are these things? Oh, maybe shotgun shells and bullets, I'm not sure. Okay, the ambient noises are very nice. Very well done. Oh no, that's just a log. I was like, oh, what's this? Witch's Ladle. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, yet there are many mysterious stories of being a gloomy doorway to the underworld. Legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, which was named the Witch's Ladle. Woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. She was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Wow. Okay. Oh, that's the Witch's Ladle? Big tree?
What is that?
That's what I'm
Seems
guessing.
like it's... These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place.
Huh.
Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut.
Go,
Okay.
need to go
I
back.
trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Go back to the little witch's hut that I had already explored. Okay. Should go back there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. You get all this gloom and then just like spots of the sunset poking up. You have to go. Once again, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you are all having a great night so far. This is Alan Wake 2, second time of our playthrough. Oh, did I just fall down? Maybe we should do the mind play stuff real quick. Caseboard, triangle carving, gold symbols. There we go, triangle carving. Manuscript pages, safe haven, and profiling, Nightingale.
I know
Overlap.
Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Okay.
This is the witch's hut.
Yep. We'd already been here before, but now
Page
it's
described the hut being lit. And mentioned a fuse.
certain objects would stand out. Oh shit. Oh. Oh, that's what those are. Okay, I need to stop wasting those batteries. Huh. Well. That's finding. Get the lights working, though, which is oh. Get the lights are working. Lights are working, so just check around the back of it. Oh, here's no, that's sorry. Windows, window panes. Okay, there's nothing there.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
The fuse box is missing a fuse.
Okay.
I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Handgun ammo and battery pack. Right. No, find a fuse out in the middle of all this. One over here.
This fuse is busted.
Oh.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Weird. I don't know why you just have a fuse hanging out there, but part of the game. Okay. Nice.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Interesting. Okay. Alright guys. I need to take a break at this point. I have to actually get ready to head off to work, so sorry for the shorter stream. But I really hope you guys are enjoying this type of content. I do want to have a longer stream and longer videos making good progress through this game. I'm just trying to get it in when I can. So thank you again for tuning in and watching. I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you.